So it's almost 11 and I'm about to go to bed. I feel in that wonderful state of a kind of warm and relaxed. It's December now in Japan and it's a bit cold outside. So anyway, before I go, I'm going to put some oil on because it gets very dry in Japan in the summertime. In the winter time. And I'm going to read a little bit of The Lord of the Rings. I really like that book. There's something really rich, and when you read it, it's just nourishing. Yeah. And also what I've been doing is doing these paintings. They're for lessons for students, and these paintings use like just two colours. And look at this. I mean, it's just amazing what you can achieve with two colours, right? And I think what kind of struck me was that sometimes you can use a lot of colours and end up with a painting that's not really that great. You can't feel anything. And I just think, even though there's only two colours, I can hardly believe that it looks fantastic. And I think one of the reasons why it looks fantastic, and this is something I really need to remember, and probably that's a good reason for making these videos, is that when you use colours that are maybe not the natural colours that you see, really, I suppose, being creative, you can end up with a new image that is far better, far more interesting than if you had all the colours you needed and you were much more accurate with that subject. And so the thought for me is, how do I paint things and maybe limit my colours, really limit my colours so much that I end up painting something really amazing and not simply a copy of the original scene, and something that's got an amazing feel to it. Because when I look at this, I just think that looks fantastic. It's like digital art, or reminds me of that kind of thing, if you know what I mean. And so I'm really happy about that. And I'm doing another one now of some figures. So I've got this photo here, and I'm doing some figures, and I love this scene because it's like hazy, and you've got these wonderful figures. You know, they've got nice poses, and you've got lovely shadows. I love shadows. And at the moment, this is what it looks like. I'm only using a little piece of paper, but I'm really happy about that. And maybe I'll just show you another one I did, just using two colours. So happy about that. I did this one, and I think this looks pretty amazing too. Now my light that should be reflected in the sea is like over here, but I won't tell if you won't. But I think it looks beautiful. I think I've gotten really good at making these amazing skies, and I just do a circular effect. So, and I think it ends up looking really powerful, really beautiful. Two colours, amazing. And where's the other one I did? I did this one. Maybe this one is a bit of a failure, but you know, I just show you everything. Well, not everything, but it's not too bad, is it? It's from a photo, and it's a bit reflective, so that makes it a bit difficult to see. But you've got a car on a road with some trees and mountain in the distance. But I think it worked out quite well. Yeah. And two colours, unbelievable, right? And then I did this, and I think this is quite nice as well. Just a fisherman on a beach, and you've got this reflection again. And I really like this faded effect here. I did that with tissue. So at first, it's difficult to do it right, and you probably would give up if you didn't know that if you continue, you just get good at like knowing when is the right time to use the tissue and how to use it correctly, like not too heavy, and yeah, trying to be a bit light. Sometimes it's like I know how to do it, but I've not really thought about what I'm actually doing. So when it comes to explaining it, I'm like all over the place, and I can't explain it correctly. But anyway, doing those paintings has been a real joy, and yeah, doing those paintings has been a real joy. And now it's time to go to sleep.